Hi, in this video we want to talk about something really simple, pretty straightforward, but could be absolutely useful for different use cases, and that is GUID, GUID. So without wasting time, we have this database where we've got user ID, session ID, login timestamp, and logout timestamp. So we're trying to build like an audit trail system. Well, audit trail is not a system in particular, but part of a system. You want to build an application that tracks activities, login time, and logout time. So let's add that sheet. Just call it audit trail. Call it, but it might just be this is just like a feature in a more robust application. So we want to catch the timestamp of each user or each sign-in of a user on the application. So we're using the GUID as a unique set of number. I mean, alphanumeric characters. Um, the very good thing about GUID is that you don't have to bother about. So there are many ways you could um, generate random numbers. You could write a couple of functions, but with GUID you don't need to do that because it generates it for you, and it's always unique. It's always unique. If you're trying to create strings with a random run between, uh, there might be this burden of you thinking, what if the random numbers are generated multiple times? But with GUID, you don't have to worry about that. So that's why we're using GUID, and you could also use GUID as a unique identifier for your records. So let's just design uh, a form. Nothing really special about it. Just to Not just to have everything bare. Just so we're painting a scenario where you have this application. So GUID stands for globally unique identifier, and let's run that. Okay, at logout, so as login, you're patching the audit trail table, and at logout as well, you are taking the timestamp of that action of the logout. So this scenario is actually good for tracking login sessions. That's why I call it session ID. It tracks each time a user logs in, and you're able to capture the number of, the period that a user spends on your application. You might have different scenarios where that could be applied. And yeah, it's also good in some sensitive applications like financial applications where you want to time out the application after some period of time when the application has been active. So you could use this kind of scenario, this kind of functionality to do that. And also, some applications do not allow you to log in on different systems at the same time. You could use session ID. Well, this is actually not the session ID, but we're using GUID as to emulate or to simulate what session ID could be. So at logout, it wants to at login it creates the record, and at logout it only updates it. Okay, does it look good? Let's log out. Okay, just navigate back to the login page. Save. Right. Okay, looks good. So just when you log in and just go into the application and just log out. Okay, save. Okay, so at login, it's captured the user ID, the session ID, which is the GUID, and the login timestamp. I logged out, but that wasn't captured. I think something has gone wrong. Okay, let's just go back to Powerapps. Oh, okay, I think I've not logged out actually. Just trying to waste some time there so that just to waste time really. Oh, just a while away time. Then I'll log out. Okay, let's see how the database looks like. Okay, perfect. So the login time was 15:55 and the logout time was 15:56. Okay, let's go again. Login. Just a bit of activities just to create a time difference or difference in time. And we log out. It's taking the timestamp, and let's just do one more. Okay, I think something is broken. What could that be? Oh, that's it. The variable name is wrong. The session ID. Okay, let's do it. Log out. Log in. Nothing happens. Yeah. We actually don't expect anything to happen on submit. No action is defined for it. Okay, yeah. So we've got two login sessions and the login and logout time, and that looks cool. And yeah, that's another one right there. Not sure I logged out. Not sure I logged out yet. Yeah, so just while away some time. Now we have it. So let's log out and go back to the back end right there. So we logged in 4:08 I'll be logging out 409. So that's how how quick it is. So GUID is actually a nice function. You might want to think around how you could be able to, or how it could be useful for you in your applications. If you want to generate random identifiers or random fields like unique field, or create session like this where you pick it as a what's it called, as a global variable that you use around your applications. I hope this is useful. I hope it helps in some sort of ways. See you in another video. Bye for now. Thank you.